G'day, my name's Jamie. I have an ambition to help teenagers become property owners and investors. When I was before 14, I was too scared to make friends. I used to go home at lunchtime and just keep to myself. But when I was 14, I got a mentor. He taught me about goal setting, fitness, and taught me to become really ambitious with property. I did have a big brother at the time, but he was not at the time. But when I was 7, I was really glad. He used to beat me up and burgle houses. So when I was 7, I was really glad that he went to Australia. And so my first property, with the inspiration of my mentor, the guidance and support that he gave me from him and his friends, I brought my first property at 22. And within 3 months, I 100% financed, so I put no money down. And within 3 months, I got $100,000 equity. So I used my mother's equity in her property as a guarantor, so the 20-30%, and then I financed the rest with the bank. I had a delayed settlement, so I started working on the property before I owned the property. So when I settled, I'd already done renovations on it. And so in 3 months of owning it, I got a refinance and I started trading in shares, futures contracts, commodities. And I learned some valuable lessons at that time, which was just as well because the GFC came after. And a few of my friends that were over leveraged lost all their property portfolios. And I had already learnt to be more careful at that time. So I started offering my services to people that had distressed assets. And I picked up a pine forest for $1 and made a 6-figure profit from that. Took me about 12 hours. And harvested and exported it. Had it all managed for me. Super easy. And I'm working on my legacy to help teenagers become property owners and investors. For 15 years now, I've also been renting out a big house, and then I rent it out by the room. So rent to rent, subletting kind of thing. And I put it on Airbnb now. And I'm traveling the world. I have it all managed. I just work from my cell phone, and it's super easy.